You or look at the camera. Okay.
Tracy Hines, thanks for sitting down with TalkToDrivers.com. How did you get your start in racing?
I started when I was 5 in quarter midgets. My family had raced forever. My brother ran quarter midgets. My dad had raced since the early 60s, so just kind of a family sport and kind of made it go from there.
Of the old school drivers, who would you like to compete against? Name at least three.
I'm not much of a history buff. Rich Volga for sure. Um, at my end there, probably I would have to say older guys than me. I would like to race against Steve Kinzer once. I've never done that. Um, and then probably a good friend of mine, Robbie Stanley, who passed early, was a great sprint car driver.
What has been your most amusing, embarrassing moment in racing to date?
Um, I don't know. I don't really have an answer for that. Most amusing as in something that
Happened on the racetrack. Spinning out leading,
um
crash a car in hot laps.
probably I would say one thing that sticks out to me. Steve Ossing and I, who laugh about it now, I felt like he gave me a couple bad slide jobs out in California, so I just decided one race, we were both out of a transfer, that I was just going to crash it. So I had had enough and just ran in the corner and crashed it. He got out and said, "What was that for?" I said, "We're even now." And that was pretty much the way we left it, and we've been friends ever since.
What would it mean to you to complete the Triple Crown in USAC?
Of course, it'd mean a lot to myself personally. It'd mean a lot to our sponsors with Chevy and Bass Pro, everybody on board. For me, maybe just another notch in the belt. Since I'm happy where I'm at, I don't really want to go back to NASCAR or try to venture anything that's not going to give me the rides that I feel like I deserve. Just be another mark that I could say, just something up on a Rich Vogel or some, the guys that I've looked up to as I grew up.
Do you have a favorite racetrack?
I would probably have multiple favorite racetracks. If I was to pick one dirt, I'd say Eldora and probably Winchester for pavement.
When you got hurt last year, did you think your career was over?
Um, Initially, I didn't really care about anything but just walking. And then once the healing started, I knew I wouldn't be done racing. I didn't realize I would come back, feel as good or as mentally sharp as I was when I did come back. I was surprised with that.
How did it feel to get the fan support last year?
It felt great. Felt great with all my friends that stepped up. There was 2 auctions, benefit auctions. We had nothing to do with it. I had one person call us, actually through my brother, and say, "Do you think he would mind if we did it?" And of course, my brother and I said, "Absolutely not. Be thankful for it." Same thing, my local track, Newcastle or Mount Lawn Speedway did it. One of my best friends, high school, called me and said, "Would you mind us doing that?" So, just that and the support of people that came out and bought the things at the auctions and all the drivers that donated really showed big for the racing community for sure.
What are your 2008 racing goals?
I would like to win at least double-digit features. I'd like to win at least 2 out of the 3 championships. That's my goal set now, and we'll see what happens.
What do you do for relaxation, non-racing related?
Play with my dogs. I have remote control cars, so now that I don't have motorcycles anymore, I'm going to build a remote control car track out in my house for just me and my buddies to play.
Tracy Hines, thanks for sitting down with TalkToDrivers.com.